Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to a very different time for me to do a live stream. This weekend is probably one of my busiest weekends in a while, and that's because essentially tomorrow is Father's Day, so. Oh. Looks like the Wi-Fi is being a bitch. But tomorrow is Father's Day, so I'm going to be spending it with family. And today, there's an event that Chelsea's going to, so I'm driving them. And so, here we are, streaming at noon, my time, noon Atlantic. Not something that I usually do, but we're jumping in, we're playing some Samurai Warriors 4-2 today. This was supposed to be streamed last week, but a motherfucker of a migraine. I'm still kind of recovering, which is why I'm not as energetic as I usually am. I am actually able to tie my hair, so I can have my headphones on and not feel uncomfortable. So that's a good thing, at least. It looks like the connection may not be the greatest. Which is weird, because I wonder if this is an issue on YouTube's side, because on my streaming software I seem to have a decent. Seems to be decent, but YouTube seems to be the one lagging. Hello, Omega! Welcome to the chat. Yeah, essentially, like, I still wanted to stream this. I've been meaning to play Samurai Warriors 4-2 for a long time. It's definitely one of those games that I tend to forget about. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I've got, like, the collector's edition, too, with the soundtrack and the art book. But I always forget to play it. Same thing goes for Samurai Warriors 4. The whole Samurai Warriors 4, 4-2, 4 Empires, I always seem to forget that they exist. And I don't know why. Like, they're good games, they're just forgettable good games, if that makes sense. Like, when I think of Samurai Warriors, I think of Samurai Warriors 2, or Samurai Warriors 5, Spirit of Sanada. Those are, like, my top games when I want to play a Samurai Warriors game. And then Samurai Warriors 3 always comes up because, you know, that was a game that we missed out on in the West, like, in HD. And, like, a lot of us Warriors fans, oh, excuse me, we never played it because we didn't have a Wii. We got the Xbox 360 or the PS3 expecting that that's where our Muso games were going to be. We didn't have a whole lot of Muso games on Nintendo consoles, so that's why we went with that. But here we are. We're gonna play some Samurai Warriors 4-2. I'm gonna switch over to gameplay. And we're just gonna jump into it. Apparently I haven't finished this one story arc. I don't think this is DLC. Everything else is done. It's just this Women of War. And I'm pretty sure this is the last stage. It says objectives cleared, so I think the last time I played this, I didn't win. Maybe time ran out, or my commander died. But, yeah.
伝説の舞台から時は過ぎ天下人飛龍
And we're going to skip some of the story because we don't care about story. We just want to... Oh, hello. I forgot I had these costumes on.
That's top tier.
Are you okay, little lady? I guess not. It's not fair. I can't take a step outside this place. It's no good. Girls just have no power at all. Hey, you're the one who said not to cast hope aside. But there's nothing I can do. I may as well give up. You've got it bad. In which case, I'll have to make you remember just how strong you truly are. I'm just gonna skip this, because, again, I don't care. I just want to play the game. Who do I want to play as, though? I'm surprised that there's still a level 1 character. Not surprised that it's Okuni, but surprised that it still exists. I must not have played enough of this. Yeah, let's go with Ginchio. But what costumes do I have for Gracia? Let's leave that costume on, and... Sure, why not? Fuck it. We'll go with the stupid costumes. And I think I've got everybody... Oh, do I not have Matsukaze? Oh, I think Matsukaze you get in survival mode. What about skills? Money and experience is the big thing that I want to aim for. And it looks like Gracia's got that. Get that. And I don't have enough yellow tomes. But at least we got a skill for, we're gonna swap these. Does the game have keyboard and mouse control? I believe it does. No, wait, no. I don't think it does. You'd be able to map your controls to the keyboard, but mouse probably wouldn't work. Torn between Samurai Warriors 5... I would personally go with Samurai Warriors 5. It's an overall better experience from, like, a story aspect. The extra mode in this and in Samurai Warriors 5 leave a lot to be desired. Like, in this, it's a survival mode, so it's like, a castle that you have to go floor by floor on. It's just kind of more arcadey, and then you have Citadel mode in Samurai Warriors 5, which, it's not the greatest, but I would probably say okay, where's the volume here? My headphones are a little too loud. But yeah, the Citadel mode does leave a lot to be desired. Oh. I want to get lots of kills before my experience buff wears out. Oh, shoot. Missed that. Are the plots still the same between two games? You mean between Samurai Warriors 5 and Samurai Warriors 4? If you mean that, no. Samurai Warriors 5 focuses specifically on Nobunaga and Mitsuhide, while Samurai Warriors 4 still tries to cover a lot. It just doesn't do it as great of a job as Samurai Warriors 5 does in having a really good plot. I honestly preferred Samurai Warriors 2's story. And that's more because, like, they tell a lot in, in Samurai Warriors 4 and 4-2. Like, there's a lot of character conversations with the not quite static, but like default animation models. Meanwhile, Samurai Warriors 5 has more animations. It does still have those scenes, but they're done in a more cinematic way. And it does a better job of balancing that with actual cutscenes. Like, I don't believe Samurai Warriors 4 has any mid-stage events. They're all pre- and post-stage cutscenes. And they're all pre-rendered. I mean, the cutscenes in Samurai Warriors 5 are also pre-rendered, but I don't know. The story experience in Samurai Warriors 5, to me, is better. Gameplay-wise, I do think this one is better because all the characters are still unique. There's no clones. Meanwhile, in Samurai Warriors 5, there's only like a couple of movesets that are wholly unique. So that does make it a little more, it doesn't help its case, I guess is what I should say. If you notice, like, I'm still a little on the slow side after that massive migraine last week. It's like, that was the worst migraine that I've ever had. I went out, did some grocery shopping in the morning, Saturday morning, and then when I got home, I started having lunch and noticed that my vision was starting to go. And I was like, oh, well, this is probably a migraine. I'll sit back, drink some water, close my eyes, close all the blinds, and just try to relax and, you know, push through it. Well, that didn't work out. I ended up getting, like, such a massive headache that I went straight to bed. 12:30, I was in bed, and I was in bed until, I want to say probably about noon to 2 o'clock the next day. Puked my guts out. Like, it was just not fun. So I'm trying to kind of take it easy, not push myself too hard. I don't have the greatest of energy right now. Thanks for the info. Hope get well soon. Thanks, man. I have been feeling better and better each day. So it's only a matter of time once I'm back to normal. these streams are just going to be a little bit more subdued until I get to that point. Shit. I used that experience skill when there was nobody around. Are the doors gonna open? I guess I need to be Ginchio for this. I think what I'll be doing after this is, I know one of the trophies is to, play every stage with every potential character through the story mode, so I'll be working towards that. I won't necessarily be caring too much about the objectives, though I probably should. Ugh. Like, this is the most you get in the events for Samurai Warriors 5. It's just the doors opening, blood, like, you don't get character interactions. And Samurai Warriors 4 2 is, it doesn't have as much content as Vanilla 4, I find. I much prefer the balancing adjustments made to hyper attacks. Hey, North Star Ken. Welcome. Glad you could make it. Ooh. Now there's a good move. And hopefully, after tomorrow, I'll be back to my normal streaming schedule. So Xenoblade Chronicles will be back on Tuesday. I've been doing a bit of grinding here and there in between working on videos, so hopefully I'll be strong enough to actually not die. When do you think the next installment for Orochi comes out? Will it be the next one Koei produces? Or after 10? It's gonna be at least after 10 if they ever do another Orochi. I don't think we should think about Orochi until we see what they do with Dynasty Warriors 10, because they're definitely not going to do like a mixture of 9 and 5. Samurai Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors 9 are two different of games to mix together. Because usually, like, the Orochi games are just, like, asset flips, essentially. Where they take all of the assets that they have for Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors at the time and then give us a game based on that. But the assets for Dynasty Warriors 9 and Samurai Warriors 5, they're not compatible. So I don't see them making a Orochi 5 anytime soon. I don't mind the idea of rebooting Dynasty Warriors the same way that they did Samurai Warriors. Because Samurai Warriors 5 is honestly a good game. I know it gets a lot of shit for having clones, but that's really the only downside that game has, in my opinion. I think the story is great, the gameplay is great, the characters are all great, the design is great, I love the art style. Did we win? Well, Samurai Warriors is definitely well worth my purchase, because I have 4 different copies of it. Yay, trophies. Like, I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can reach all 3 physical copies of Samurai Warriors. I was not expecting this. And the fact that they all have their costumes on, this is great. Wait, is that Katsuie dancing in the background? That was amazing. A new costume has been added for Gracia. Oh, skip that. We don't need copyright claims here. Even though Wagaki is an incredible band. Now, what frickin' costume did I get for Gracia? Alright. Cool, cool. Guess you're a fan? I am. Well, the thing is, like, all of these games on this shelf are all Warriors. I need to go through and figure out how many of each game I have, but I know I have, like... I think I have, like, 6 copies of Dynasty Warriors 4. I have 3 for PS2. 2 on Xbox. Hyper. And then if you want to count Extreme Legends and Empires. If you don't, that's still 6. I swear I don't have a problem. So I've got all the objectives cleared on this one, but I need to clear it with other characters, I think. So let's start doing that. Oh, sweet. I just have 2 characters, so this will be the last time I need to play. Just purchase all of those. And I don't think I need to do anything else. And I only have the 2 costumes for Hanzo, but we're going to go with Samurai Warriors 1 because of course we are. I do wish we got, like, the Samurai Warriors 2 and 3 costumes in this game. That would have been incredible. Weapons are good. Mounts are good now. Skills. Damn, I can't get... Oh, that's level 2. I need to make my way down this way. That's as far as I can get. Okay, what about with Hanzo? I need to get closer to the middle. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, you fuck. No. I want to work towards getting these experience and gold skills. The first experience one is down here. First gold one is right here. Great. I guess we'll equip what skills we do have. This game didn't exactly have cosmetic DLC, sadly. I know. Yeah, fan service is good. Good in my opinion. Make a kick account yet? I have not. I don't know if I will at this point. Wait, can I change to just random? No. But yeah, like, I kind of mentioned it in the Discord chat, but I mainly stream on YouTube, because that's where everyone is. I don't really have plans to expand that at this point. If I would like to have the time to figure out and play around with streaming on multiple platforms at the same time, because that would be great. Because, like, right now, what I do with the chat is, I have the chat just capturing live on screen what you guys are putting in the chat, rather than, what a lot of people have is, like, this, kind of custom thing. And I'd like to have more time to play around with it, but I'm just not a stream-focused kind of content creator. A lot of my time is spent making the videos. Because, like, that's the content I love making. It's not that I don't enjoy streaming, but there's just a lot more that goes into making the videos that just... it flexes more muscles, I guess is the better way to put it, and I like almost every step of the way to making a full video. The only thing I don't really enjoy is audio editing. Like, I enjoy it to a certain extent, like when I do several takes of the same thing and none of them are a good take. Like, the whole sequence. Like, let's say I'm recording a specific sentence, and I mess up one word, but it's a different word in every take that I mess up. I can Frankenstein a good take out of those several takes. And figuring that out, I really enjoy. What I don't enjoy is just removing every breath that I take. Fan service was a bit lacking bad in Samurai Warriors 5. Yeah, that's That's one thing that I didn't like, was that they didn't support Samurai Warriors 5 as much as they should have. Like, one of the biggest things that I believe is that modern Warriors games kind of live and die on their post-launch content. That's the main reason why Dynasty Warriors 9 lasted as long as it did. Because they supported it. They kept pushing more content to it, and it became a much better game. Still not like one of the greats in the series, but personally I believe that they made a better game eventually. One that I kind of would like to go back to at some point. Oop. You can't dual stream on Twitch anymore? It's a new rule? What? That seems so weird. I'm sorry, but like 99% of my audience is on YouTube, so that's where I'm gonna stream. If you're gonna be that way. That's like Instagram not letting you post... Well, it'll let you post your TikToks to Instagram, but the thing is, whenever you download it directly from TikTok, it has the TikTok logo in it, and Instagram will not promote that nearly as much just because it has the TikTok logo in it. And to me, that seems stupid, because essentially what you're saying is, don't post on our platform at all if you're making your content directly through TikTok. And, like, a lot of people make their content directly through the TikTok app. And I'd like to get back into making TikTok videos and YouTube shorts as well. Especially, like, just to talk about, like, a lot of the games that I don't get to talk about here on the channel. Because maybe I just don't have the time to do a full review, and I just want to be like, hey, you gotta play this game. Or, one other thing that I would like to do is, like, collection-type videos. Be like, hey, check out this cool thing that we have in our collection. With Samurai Warriors 5, they didn't need to, since it was received well enough to not need to do anything. I still think that post-launch content on a well-received game is very important, because take a look at Dynasty Warriors 8, for example. That post-game content made Dynasty Warriors 8 go from a great game in the franchise to one of the best in the franchise. It kept its impression lasting longer than something like Samurai Warriors 5. Samurai Warriors 5 has died in the eyes of the public because, like, there's nothing promoting it anymore. Whoops. I forgot there's no lock-on in this game. ESG leak? What's that? Whoop, okay. the other thing is, like, when you create more post-launch content, if you promote it properly, you have an opportunity to sell more copies of the game to people who just didn't buy it before. And it's not to say that they can't do a Samurai Warriors 5-2 or an expansion pack or something like that, because they essentially did that with Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate. What do I know? I just have a diploma in business management. I feel like Nobufusa is another character I see often enough that maybe he would be a good character to add as a playable or a unique character. The fact that Nagahide Niwa has gone this long without being at least unique is a crime. ESG is Koei pivot to more like Western fan focus. Well, the thing is, Western gamers are definitely more used to having, like, the battle pass and that sort of stuff. I'd be open to trying it, but I don't know if it would be the best method to provide additional content. Well, I also think that it's a good idea to kind of make people wait, but I think it's better to kind of trickle the content than to go like a long stretch without releasing an expansion or any additional content and then just drop it. I think that's a better way of handling additional content, because like if you trickle it out, you keep that interest going. And like you either plateau or you keep growing. If you create these long spaces between releases, you see this kind of slow decline and then a sudden increase from the people who were still kind of keeping an eye out for it. But I don't think you get that gain nearly as much as the slow trickle of content with the odd big release. Oh, the bare minimum that they can get away with, that has been going on for much longer than this generation. It's just more noticeable. Oh good, we get to keep playing as the two characters that we were playing as last time. Buy all of that. Oh, this is a new scene. We're gonna skip through it, though. Oh, my neck. Oh. That's one hell of a knot. Oh. Damn. Oh. Oh. I wish Lazy Boy would make computer chairs where, like, they still have the swivel, they still have the wheels. The main difference is that the top part is practically just a Lazy Boy. That would be fucking amazing, because that's what I need. We have, like, an old school Lazy Boy that's got all of the Gengars and frogs right now, but that thing is so comfortable. When there's less stuff on there, I do tend to move the Gengars and sit there to read manga, because that's like the perfect chair to sit in and just recline back, read some manga. Alright, let's see. Can we make our way closer? Nope. How about with you? Oh? We got one, at least. Koi Big Money Maker is DOAVV right now, but they never bring that west. Nope, but I think I have it. Oh, it feels good to get the headphones off. I've been meaning to get earpods with like a long enough cord that will reach the monitor. I have a pair, but I would have to be like right here. They're not long enough, but yeah, I did get Dead or Alive Extreme. Oh, this is Scarlet. So I do have a Dead or Alive Extreme game that I've been meaning to play. I believe this version is in English. I just need to plug it in and find out, I guess. You know what would be cool, though? Now that I think about it, I was just thinking about the music in this game. It would be great if they gave us the Wagaki song, Ikusa. If they gave that to us as an instrumental for background music. Because I have played with the Ikusa song playing. And, you know, it's kind of cool to have an actual song with lyrics playing while you're playing a game like this, but I definitely prefer instrumentals. That's why I believe that Samurai Warriors 5 didn't get much support, didn't think these companies really look forward towards these long-term benefits, supporting games. Well, we'll see how it impacts the company, because if it negatively impacts the company, you know, I feel like they would make more money in the long run off of added content than creating full brand new games. Because usually, when you're paying for this additional content, whether it's additional music, costumes, stages, what have you, by the time you're done paying for enough to buy another game, you're getting less content in the long run. But most people don't mind that because you're making small purchases here and there. So when you think about it, it's less work to make stuff like additional stages, additional costumes. When you compare it to the cost and the profit that you're going to be making. Again, business diploma brain going off here. Okay, now. You could just fuck off for a moment. Thank you. Oh, it's only on PC? Huh. I thought it was on PS4 as well. Okay, I thought they were, like, just different expansions or something of the same game. Scarlet is censored? How is it censored? I didn't think there was anything to censor in DOA. Like, there's always going to be something to censor. Because, like, okay, I'm going to get into a bit of a rant. As much of a rant as I can, with my head still being a little achy and slow. But I've never understood the double standard that's going on in gaming, where Japanese content gets censored for having, you know, cleavage, or you can see panties when the skirt flies up. Meanwhile, you have games like Cyberpunk 2077, God of War, games like that that show straight up nipples. Straight up booby. But Senran Kagura has to put the light flashes across to not show anything. But it only seems to be Japanese-developed games that get that sort of treatment. Meanwhile, Western-developed games get to show full-on boobs, sex scenes, and it's not like I'm saying games need to have more titties. I mean, it would be nice, but I think that if the game developers want to have that sort of content in their game, why is it specifically the Japanese developers that have to censor? Like, I hear so much about, like, oh, this Japanese-developed game needs to be censored for its Western release. This Japanese game needs to be censored for its Western release. But I never hear about a Western game needing to be censored before it gets fully released. And, like, you have so many games that have full-on titties. It's been a long watcher of your channel. Recently went to Japan and bought all Japanese Warriors games for PS2. I'm gonna or PS3. I've got a platinum. Oh, nice. I would love to go to Japan sometime. This year is actually our 5-year wedding anniversary, and I don't know what we're going to be doing, but I would love to actually be able to go to Japan. It's not going to happen this year. Just had too much expenses, and I can sometimes get a little on the stupid side when it comes to spending. Whenever there's, like, sales! I actually did make a good find the other day. Went to my local thrift shop and got a bunch of Blu-rays for like $5 to $7 a piece. I got The Green Hornet, which isn't like an incredible movie, but I used to watch The Green Hornet all of the time back in my childhood. And, you know, I do remember enjoying the Seth Rogen movie. It wasn't like this incredible movie, but it was at least still an enjoyable time, so I'm looking forward to rewatching that. Got A Clockwork Orange and 2001: A Space Odyssey. 2 classic movies that I've never seen. So I'm looking forward to that. Got all of Star Trek: The Next Generation on Blu-ray. That was an incredible find. And, like, all of these movies were also in pristine condition, which is unheard of when it comes to, like, thrift shops. They're almost always, like, a little bit dirty, you know. I also got, go big screen for this. I also got some PC games, physical PC games. I got BioShock Infinite, which is my favorite BioShock. I got Skyrim Legendary Edition, which comes with Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn DLC. Looking forward to this. And this was kind of the surprise one. The first Witcher game, which I didn't know the first Witcher game was actually published by Atari. But yeah, all of this stuff was like $5 to $7 a piece. So I was surprised to see stuff like this at the thrift shop, because usually you'd find that at a dollar store or not a dollar store, a pawn store. You know, you don't see that sort of stuff very often in a thrift shop. And at least this thrift shop that I go to, they tend to look up the prices of things and price things accordingly. So every now and then, though, something slips through the cracks. Somebody else prices them who doesn't really care about pricing them a specific way. That's why I still enjoy, like, actual game hunting and stuff. Like going to thrift shops, pawn shops, even going to EB Games, because every now and then you'll find a good deal at an EB Games or a GameStop. Something that they price lower because it's an older game, even though it's like still priced at a decent price in the secondhand market. They took out all the special gels that remove all of the G-string special outfits that are only in Switch version that can explode. It's only Sony and Xbox that censor. Nintendo only censors first party when it comes to the West. I have noticed that Nintendo is getting a little less strict with their censorship. There's a full-on uncensored game coming to the Switch. I follow East Asia Soft because I've done a couple of game reviews for them. They're a great company for getting review codes to this channel. It was because of them that I was able to cover games like Xuan Yuan Sword 7 and Sword and Fairy Together Forever. Those are two games that I would love to make more content on this channel. Sword and Fairy in 2 is coming out sometime soon. I forget if it's next month or this month. I need to double check that. Because I have reached out for a review code for that. But anyways, they also do a series called Otoko Cross, which is Pretty Boys, you know, Mahjong, Solitaire, that sort of stuff. And they're doing an Otoko Cross fully naked edition, which has the boys with their boys out, like, on the Switch, completely naked. I think that version is physical only, though. If you're interested in it, go check out East Asia Soft. On Twitter, I'm fairly certain they've posted quite a bit. They have a Discord server as well, so you can go check them out there. Sony has censored 50 Western games due to gore or sexual female that are not Japanese. WWE The Richard Club was censored on PS4 and 5 only. And this is one of the reasons why I would love to upgrade my PC. Because I know for a fact that the games are not just going to run better on PC, but there's going to be uncensored content and that sort of stuff. But the thing is, I'm also just a console gamer. I will admit that I've never had censorship ruin a game for me. But it's just disappointing to see that, you know, a company would think that that really matters, I guess. Like, I can understand having censorship options. I know some people aren't as comfortable with gore or sexual content as I might be. So that's why, like, having options in place for those people is important. But I don't think forcing that on a developer that wants that in their game, or doesn't want that in their game, you know, words are tough, guys. Hey, Shin Loki. Is there a... Okay, there is an officer down here. I want to get as much experience and gold and stuff as I can, because I want to go for that maxed out file. Okay, come on. Yukimura in his suit. Oh, God. Oh, if I can share this, at least this, and have people walk away from this stream with one thing. You guys need to check out Dry Cell. They're a band that just didn't have the opportunity to have success. This is kind of a pre-release album. I spent like $60 to $70 on this CD like years ago, because like the big story with Dry Cell is they were set to be the next Linkin Park, essentially. People thought that they were great, that like their music was great, they were going to really rival Linkin Park as far as being a band that is in the same wheelhouse at the time, like in the early to mid 2000s. But then I think it was the father of the drummer was looking over their contract and essentially was like, you guys are going to make nothing off of these album sales. So they sued Warner Brothers and won, but you don't sue Warner Brothers and walk away to tell the tale. So Warner Brothers wasn't having it. They essentially were like, well, we're the company that's putting your albums out there. If you want to fight against us, you can, but now we're going to pull all of your albums off of the store shelves. So the only way that Dry Cell was able to sell albums was at their shows. So they got nowhere. And even now, none of Dry Cell's music is on Spotify, which is super unfortunate. Their music is awesome. But, yeah, like, it's so disappointing to see stuff like this happen, especially to great musicians. That whole album is full of bangers. The album is called Disconnected. The band is called Dry Cell. Unfortunately, because of how Warner Brothers handled the release of their album, they did not find success. They made no money and ended up breaking up because of it. The singer, Jeff Goot, did go on to be in America's Got Talent. I think he was a runner-up. He ended up making his own band, and because of his performance in America's Got Talent, he ended up being the replacement singer for Stone Temple Pilots. So, at least you can still hear his voice making music. That's at least one good thing that has come out of this whole situation, is that, you know, at least we still have something. But, like, I have Spotify. I use Spotify all the time. I have playlists for when I'm playing and grinding in a Warriors game, just like a bunch of instrumental songs that are great battle music from various games and movies and TV shows, or just bands who do instrumental songs like Metallica and so on. but Dry Cell isn't on there. So today, when I went out to run our errands before the stream, I brought the CD into the car for the first time in forever. Listened to a CD while driving around, and my God, I completely forgot how great Dry Cell is. I think they did 2 albums, Disconnected, and then one other one of like B-sides and demos and that sort of stuff. And that was it. That was all they did before they broke up. Aren't you a PC gamer too? I play a little bit of PC, but I'm mostly a console gamer. I don't know why. One of the biggest things I like doing is gaming on my couch. So what I do is I used to have an HDMI splitter that would send the PC signal to both this monitor and my TV, which is right next to it. But that splitter stopped working. It was starting to go on the fritz, so I decided to just stop doing that. But I still have a cord that runs from the TV that I can just switch from this monitor to that TV. But I don't know, something about just turning on a game console and using that to play my games it just makes more sense to my brain. But at least I have the option. If I do want to play a game that's specific on PC or runs better on PC, I can just, you know, swap the HDMI cables and have the computer go to my my TV. I should probably be paying attention to the objectives, because I know this stage I need to complete some of the objectives that I didn't do. True. That is true, Terry. I wonder if, I've always noticed some slowdown. I've never really thought about that for some reason. I wonder if, Warriors Legends of Troy will run better on PS3 if I turn the gore off. If it has that setting. I think it does. If it does run better, I could probably turn that off. That is one game I'd like to see them make a sequel to. And I think, like, it has to be done by Omega Force, because, like, that is currently, to my knowledge, the only Warriors game, the only, like, mainline spin-off Warriors game that, was not developed by Omega Force. Oh my god. I fucking hate it when you feel like you're gonna sneeze and it doesn't happen. Oh, fuck. That does not feel good. Ugh. I even took a reactant today. God damn it. Oh, I should probably say fuck it and just go start making my way towards Sakon. Gotta grab those tomes. Publicly traded companies suck. Yep. I work with a guy who, you know, he said one thing that is super true, and, like, it doesn't matter what company, but every company is in the business of making money. And they're gonna make their decisions based on that. Whether it means to get their supplies from a cheaper distributor, do a little bit less for the same amount, or charge more for the same service. Oh, excuse me. It's also felt like a long week. Partly because of, like, how I've been feeling. Don't get migraines, guys. It's just that simple. Don't get migraines. Do not recommend. I do kind of wish we got the, wait. Is that supposed to be... There's like a... I can't, like, point to it, but there's a a transparent texture on that spear, and I don't think it's supposed to be transparent. Okay, so we cleared every objective that is specific to these two characters. And we got some good level ups too. It's time to do this stage again, this time with Hanzo and Ina. Wait. It pushed me to the next stage. Samurai Warriors 4 and Dynasty Warriors 3 are the only two games I own on console. I mean, I have a few. No, I wanted to go to the shop. Buy it all. What costumes do I have for Ina? I think we'll go with the Samurai Warriors 1 costume. And what can I do with you? And I make my way to the experience? No. Shit. That also means that, yep, nothing for Hanzo. I'll take the speed increase. I'll take that as well. Might as well take that. That's fine. Is there a Samurai Warriors which does something... Oh. My favorite Dynasty Warriors State Extreme Legends because of the very good way it presents the story and branching paths you can take. I would say Samurai Warriors 5 and Spirit of Sonata are the best Samurai Warriors games for story. They don't present their story the exact same way that Dynasty Warriors 8 does, but I think they do a great job of presenting the story. I would say Basara 3 is closer to like an Empire's kind of... it's like an Empire's Light, almost. Like, you have your choices between 2 to 4 different options on who you can take on. There's multiple routes. And there are story cutscenes, but I wouldn't say that it's close to the way that Dynasty Warriors 8 presents its story. I never really noticed Berserk performance dipped anyways with like the blood and gore options. Mind you, I play on a PS5 or on my PC, which seems to be okay enough to run that sort of stuff. Now, also, don't get me wrong, Sengoku Basara 3 is great. I don't want to play that now. Ooh. Jesus. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. What would we do with what we would do without Good. Might have to go on a break after this stage and start brewing up some coffee. I also haven't been drinking as much coffee as I would normally do since that migraine. But I am feeling closer to normal now than I did, you know, at the beginning of the week. Compared to someone who is merely an employee working for the company put into a position of leadership, who can just up and leave when all pieces are in place. Oh, the thing is, somebody has to be held accountable for the finances. If you have all your money invested in a company, the way you would run, it would be different. Yeah. Like, I think there is definitely an ethical way to running a company. But, most highly profitable companies kind of toe that line between ethical and, you know, being a dick. Hey now. Get back over here. There we go. Dunsky. Hey. Would be nice if my characters had experience and I love it when I complete an objective before it's assigned to me. Oh. Didn't have to run away from that area. I will say, I think Ina's moveset is probably one of the best bow movesets in any Warriors game. Also, can we just say her Samurai Warriors 1 outfit is great? Oh my. Yep. The coffee is required. I am in dire need of caffeination. I even, like, went to bed early last night. I still stayed up to read some manga, but I was like, I'm not working on videos tonight. I am too tired, so I'm just gonna read some manga. I ended up reading 4 volumes of manga, because I read the latest issue of one series that I bought, and then I read all 3 of another series called Run Away With Me, Girl. God, that was oh. It got a little too real at a couple of moments. It's very much relationship drama kind of story. Am I missing one of the objectives from this? I'm for no censorship. It's why I have boycott Sony for 4 years now. We have to keep Basara relevant because I don't think Capcom will. Yeah, that is an unfortunate statement. An unfortunate but true statement. Now, Komaki Nagakute. Let's see. Can I see the objectives in here? Yes. Okay. So this just hasn't appeared for me when playing as any character. I might have to look that one up. I'm just gonna jump back into it, make sure that I didn't miss a character. No. So I've cleared the stage as all of the characters. So unless that event is only available if you play as 2 specific characters, that might be the case. This one's gonna be fun. I need to play it 1, 2, 3 times. Great. Ooh, there's a rare tome. Yeah, I'll take all of that. Exit. Let's play as some characters that I haven't played as. Let's do the Kiyomasa Masanori duo. Okay, they both have that. They both have their strongest skills. Oh, you're one of these messed up ones that they're all over the place. Where's your no. That's your first level gold. And there's your first level experience. So let's see if I can make my way. Ooh, whoop. Now, can I get the first level gold? No, I didn't have enough tomes. Okay, so Masanori at least has that. What about you? Your first level gold is down here. Oh, don't tell me. Fucking piece of shit. Alright. Of course I can't buy anything else. Of course I can't buy anything else. Well, let's beef up Masanori a little bit more. I love Kiyomasa's moveset. A lot of the movesets in this game are really good, which is probably one of the kind of disappointing parts about Samurai Warriors 5 is they got rid of some of them. Not that the Samurai Warriors 5 movesets are bad. I love those movesets too. I think the gameplay for Samurai Warriors 5 is great. I don't need any of these temporary increases. That might be useful. Increase chance of landing a Mighty Strike. Decrease damage taken from enemies. I'll take that. And I think that's really all that I feel like I want. Oh, no, I want this right up at the front. And then Kiyomasa still has nothing. I think it has to do with the fact that it's just aesthetic and not the Tifa that was underneath whatever new outfit that was included. I avoid all consoles due to online paywalls and lack of digital marketplace competition, since digital games on console are more or less monopolized. Yeah. God, this game still looks beautiful. When did it come out? It came out a while ago, didn't it? Oh yeah, yeah, this game doesn't have the whole, like, normal attack, hyper attack, special attack, kind of thing. Oh, you know what? I realized that I forgot that I was going to put on a pot of coffee. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to just put on that pot of coffee. I shouldn't be too long. But we will be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. I should have done that after the last stage, but completely forgot. This is what happens when you're running on a lack of sleep, massive migraine, and a lack of coffee. Whoa. Hey, now. There we go. God, I hate how tired I've been feeling this week. Again, highly recommend not getting a migraine. Fucking sucks. And like, usually if I get a migraine, I just get the vision impact, and then I get a little tired for the rest of the day. Maybe the next 24 hours. This has been the longest it has put me on my ass. But hopefully tomorrow will be a nice, relaxing day. I won't be doing any video work. Later tonight, I'll be working on the next video. I did get a review code for Ruby Arrowfell, so I'm looking forward to talking about that. Ruby is one of those games where, or one of those series where I haven't consumed enough of the actual source material, but I love everything that seems to come out of it. I like the characters. I've watched, I think, up to Season 4, maybe 5 at the farthest. It's gonna be a decade old next year. Ruby? Wow. We have, like, some of the seasons on Blu-ray. I should just watch them. I have been meaning to. Hey, Chels, what? How far for Ruby do we have on Blu-ray? One to 6? Yeah. Okay. Because we've at least watched up to 4, I think. And then Ruby Arrowfell apparently takes place during Season 7, which we don't own on Blu-ray, so... Though I think that can be watched online for free. It's just on Rooster Teeth's channel, isn't it? At least, like, some of the first seasons are. Oh man, I just realized the so YouTube is like extremely lagging right now. For me anyways. I'm just seeing my be right back. And I forgot to change that again. Because the new daily grind is out. Has anybody in chat, have you guys seen the new daily grind? What are your thoughts? So far, a lot of the people in the comments on that video are enjoying the new format. I'm excited to do more. I've already got at least 2 more videos planned, for sure. I was thinking about doing a how to unlock red hair, and I haven't decided if I want to do one video that covers all games, or just do separate videos for each game. So doing one video on all of the games would be a neat idea, but at the same time would be quite the undertaking for a brand new series like that, and yeah. I always tend to like think of these big, ambitious video ideas that that are gonna be a lot of work for me. Put on a coffee and do a Guan Yu impersonation beard stroke. This is as far as my beard stroke can go. I do like that I've grown this part out a little bit more, and I can kind of do like a beard stroke. It does actually help while you're thinking. I'll admit that. It does help. It makes the thoughts happen a little bit more naturally. Okay, I must have missed this with Naomasa. Okay, so then the other objective that I missed is not character specific. It's just that I need to play the stage in a different way, I guess. Because some objectives will only appear if you fail another objective. Back into this stage. And we're going back into BRB because my coffee's done.
秀吉は北条が降伏しないと見るや総攻撃を指示。物量に勝る豊臣軍は瞬く間に二の丸まで攻め込んだ。徳川軍の直政もまたこの包囲戦に参加する。
And we're back. I'm surprised that I didn't skip this. Alright, now we'll play as Takatora and Ieyasu. Oh god. Skipping all of this. Okay, Takatora does have experience in gold. Can we get your experience now? Oh no, wait, I didn't go to the shop. I can still potentially get... Okay. Now let's try. So I need 2. Perfect. I have just enough. Okay. What about Takatora? Oh man, he's got a lot of stuff already unlocked. And is that everything? Nope. Dang. Okay, now I think that is everything. Yeah, I only have the purple. Okay, and we're going to swap you there. Wait. There's still skills? Oh. Chat is delayed by a significant margin. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It seems like YouTube is just being extremely laggy, because my KBS for my stream is actually really good. It's like in the... It's usually over 5,000. Like, between 5 and 10,000. Usually once it gets below 1,000, that's when I notice quality drop from OBS to YouTube. But I believe the issue is mainly with YouTube in today's stream. Which kind of sucks. I hate when the stream quality dips like this. God, I forgot how much fun Takatora is. Well, that's good. Takatora's gonna have to take that guy out. Oh, I tried to take out more foot soldiers while my experience skill is active, but it's not gonna last forever. It's actually gonna last like a shorter period of time. Yeah. Leveling up in OG4 is so easy. Oh, I know. Once you get at least one of the experience items, it's just, like, super easy. If you get the one that is on a cooldown, you're golden. Rooster Teeth stuff is all moving to Crunchyroll after restructure. Okay. Probably should get back on to Crunchyroll at some point. I only have High Dive right now, and then I pay for YouTube Premium because I'm not gonna have ads like some pleb. Plus, like, I also understand that my view with YouTube Premium gives the creator more money than without Premium. And as a fellow creator, I think that's nice. Quality is 1080p for me. Oh. It does, like, the stream also seems to be getting quite a bit of lag, at least looking at Chelsea's screen. My screen, for some reason, just doesn't want to show me anything. And then the screen, like, what YouTube is showing me is, it is way behind. Hopefully this all sorts itself out by Tuesday. This is the first time that I'm streaming, like, middle of the day as well. So that might also be a cause. What are the chances that that door is going to open and I'm going to be able to... Am I going to be able to get a bunch of experience with Takatora? God damn. There's nothing better than a nice drink of coffee. Yeah, it's laggy, but it's still 1080. Yeah, it'll probably register as 1080, but it might be rendering it for you in 1080, but it might not actually be taking my 1080 signal from OBS.
扱いはやめろって。
みんなよう耐えた。こっから反撃だ。まずは砲録で本丸を攻撃するで。開門。
Okay, there we go.
今じゃ全軍天守に突撃せ。
Defeat Lady Hayakawa. Okay, that's one of the objectives I've already cleared. I am going to have to eventually, like, just play this, with a guide. I don't have to kill those people in a time limit, do I? I might as well make Ieyasu go anyways. He doesn't have to stay down in that corner. Alright. Kotaro is like one of those characters, especially in Samurai Warriors 2, who, like, just because you kill him doesn't mean he's not going to reappear. Talking about Sengoku Basara earlier in the chat, that's making me want to play Sengoku Basara 4. I need to at this point. I've tried going to it and playing a little bit of it, and then I'm like, well, I should play games that I'm actually making videos on. So that will definitely appear in the poll for the next live stream. See, I like his character and moveset in Samurai Warriors, but I don't think his character and moveset in Basara is bad. This should do it.
また一つ
Yep.
天下平定ここに相なった皆の者大義
Oh, jeez.
決めた直政は俺の好敵手だこれからも一緒に頑張れ
待て好敵手とは互いに認め合った間柄一方的に呼ばれては迷惑よなあ新入り
どの口が言うんですか
Nice. Does Samurai Warriors 4 DX actually have any content that was not in, oh, whoopsie. But does Samurai Warriors 4 DX have any content that wasn't in the, Western release? I know it's supposed to have all the DLC, but was there any DLC included in DX that wasn't in the North American release? I guess is wording. Okay, I have done that before. What are these three? These three must be special. Okay. You know what? Let's just play Sekigahara. And then when we're done of this, I'll fill up my coffee and we'll play a little bit of survival mode. Yeah, we'll do this duo again. Can we get your experience? Gold is down here, experience is further. So, let's see. Nope! Great. Just great. We can get this, though. Might as well go for what skills I can get. And I think that's it. Wait. Now that's it. And Kiyomasa still has nothing. God, you're making me want to, like, switch over and play Basara now. But I still want to, like, grind in this and do more. Oh, hey now. Two standard bearers here. We'll get this other one, then we're going to switch over to Masanori. Activate that. Can't even give created characters Kotaro's moveset, which is lame. I think that would have been great to, like, be able to make a Luffy in Samurai Warriors as a custom character. I was so disappointed. I was super disappointed with Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, where they limited even further which characters you were allowed to use, which movesets for, and even, like, limited it by gender on top of that. Like, only female characters could use certain movesets that had no real, like, didn't make sense to me. And then, yeah, Samurai Warriors 3 and 4 not giving us Kotaro's moveset sucks. Also, modern Warriors games have, like, spoiled us with the fact that the officer drops just automatically go to you. I love that. Oh. Is this going to be another? Yep. Kiyomasa, you better go down. Now, did he drop anything, or did I get it? I must have got it. Now hopefully, I just used the experience skill. Hopefully there's enough enemies in this area for me to gather some good experience. It seems to be a decent enough amount. Now, could you imagine if we actually got Samurai Warriors 3 Chronicles with this graphics engine? That would be fantastic. up. There we go. Oh, jeez. There. Gather up all of this before I lose it. Oh, and he's gone. Whoopsies. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, thanks, Thomas. I need to get back into making Gunpla. I need to buy a new panel lining marker. I use just like the basic panel lining marker, just because like I did enjoy using the pour type panel lining markers. I think they do end up looking better, but it takes a little bit more finesse to make them look perfect. And I just don't want to put in that amount of effort. Your battery is low. Ugh. I've got quite a few kits that I need to start working on. I've got a Sandrock, a Maganak. I've got the Origin Granddaddy. I've got an Aerial that I've been really wanting to build. I've got the Real Grade God Gundam that I've been really wanting to build to match my, the Cubile Mark II. Because there's a scene in, Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 where Puru and, Domon just have one of the most hilarious interactions. I actually posted it as a YouTube short and on TikTok. No copyright. But with this, I know I said that I was going to take a quick break, refill on coffee, and play some survival, but my energy is depleting. I'm still feeling that massive migraine from last week. And plus work has been fairly busy this week. So my energy levels have been fairly low, but I still wanted to stream. I still had a fun time playing this, even though there was some glitches with YouTube and that sort of stuff. But keep an eye out for the poll to happen for the next live stream. Don't forget that I stream every Tuesday now as well, at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be streaming Xenoblade Chronicles X, working my way through the story. This will be episode 3, so you can check out the other streams over on the live stream tab on my channel. And there is a playlist of the first 2 episodes so far for the Xenoblade Chronicles playthrough. Join the Discord. Keep the chat going. The chat doesn't have to end here. Even though my energy levels are depleted, I'm still going to be hanging out in the Discord. I'm going to be working on scripting for the next video. So, you know, I'll still be around in text format, just not in stream format. But, with that being said, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all in the next stream.